The Ladies Circle.
Brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad,
Onga, Yumvita,
MTN, Cowbell, Our Milk.
We dey work hard, so we dey play hard. Talk about touchy issues. No time to stress on. Ladies Circle. Yeah, listen.
Spirit. Ladies, give me fans. Let me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, let me add some more. Keep the fans coming.
Hey. Okay, collect. Come on.
It is still the month of March. It is still Ghana month. We're still eating Ghana, feeling Ghana, breathing Ghana,
awesome.
Everything Ghana. We love being Ghanaian, and we hope you're also celebrating along with us. Welcome everybody to the Ladies Circle. It's another incredible Saturday evening, and we're here to make sure you make the very best of it. My name is Helen Apia Ampofo, and as always, I have some very beautiful Ghanaian reinforcement. Let me say hello, good evening to the very beautiful Natalie and the ever-gorgeous Adjoa Noella. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to
Golo.
us. Wow.
Golo.
Wow. Efatao.
Yeah.
You're still feeling very, very Ghanaian, aren't you?
Very. I mean, my favorite part of the month is the fact that we get to wear the African prints and eat the locals.
That's right.
And all of those things. But let's not go into what the country has gained over the 67 years of independence. You know, let's just leave it for those who are going to leave it. Let's just enjoy ourselves, because most definitely we're here and it's independence. Oh my God.
Post-independence glow. But I also should say a happy belated International Women's Day to all of us. Listen, a round of applause for women,
Girl
okay?
power.
Women all over the world. You make the world go around. I hope you had an incredible International Women's Day.
Yeah.
So, in case you missed it, this year's Ghana's independence celebrations were amazing, with the theme being Our Democracy, Our Pride, taking place in Koforidua. So if you haven't seen it, you know, go on YouTube, watch it, and you know, we're doing Ghana Month for the whole month, so it's not too late to celebrate.
You know, I actually like the fact that now it's not just in Accra that the independence is happening.
I love that.
We had the Volta region last year, and this year we had Koforidua. So we're looking forward to which region do you think is going to happen there?
We've done Central Region. I think we went Cape Coast a couple of years back. I mean, Greater Accra region has always had some that.
Enough.
So I'm sure
I'd
we'll
like
be
to see
making our
something
way.
up in
I
north.
was going to say,
Yeah.
make our way up
Tell
north.
me there.
In any case, as we said, it's a very special edition here. We're feeling very Ghanaian, and I hope you at home as well. You go and find your kente, wrap up, and get comfortable. But let me say also a very big thank you to our heavyweight sponsors who make the Ladies Circle possible. A very big thank you going out to Yaz Sanitary Pad, Glutha White, and also to MTN.
And not forgetting Woodine. Oh, Woodine, always making us look beautiful on the Ladies Circle. And Tasty Tom for adding that little something to your meals.
And some more thank yous are going out. A very big thank you going out to Yumvita and also to Cowbell.
Great dance lesson. So for some of our new viewers who might not know you, please give us a brief introduction.
Oh, okay. So I'm GMB 23 winner, and then I am known as Amaya Kagbe, the second from Volta region. So I'm just simply your queen, your loved one. And I've been up to so many projects, so I'll be sharing this on the show.
Fantastic.
Amaya
We can't
Kagbe.
wait.
Mamaya Kagbe.
Mamaya Kagbe.
The second.
The second, what does that mean?
It is a name of a stool.
Okay.
So, a stool as
Mamaya Kagbe.
So it wasn't just on the... We'll go back.
she was looking for.
Let's
Or
take a
I
seat.
should
Let's
just
take a
display
seat.
that kind of the first
Relax,
episode.
calm down. We'll
You
get
know,
there.
the first episode, Mamaya
get
Kagbe
there.
episode.
We'll
Mamaya
get there.
Kagbe. I
Most
love that. Very
definitely.
powerful. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I call myself Mamaya Kagbe? Or
Yeah,
it has to
she's
be
a
given to me.
You can take it.
You can take it, just like that.
Just like that.
But while we get into the whole performance of Mama Yakagwe, Yas has some very beautiful message for you. So they're asking, are you having to cross-check several times, changing outfits because you are not sure? Are you cancelling appointments to prevent any embarrassment or feeling insecure, all because it's that time of the month? Then you have never used Yas. Because with Yas, you're always covered. Now with Yas, you feel confident with no stress. And so you can go for Yas Extra Long, Yas Minty, Yas Heavy Flow, or Yas Herbal. Now try the all-new Yas Minty Extra Long Sanitary Pad. So it's not just minty, it's extra long as well. And it comes in mint with extra long wings and free panty liners with disposable bags. With this, you are always good to go. So make sure whilst you're choosing Yas, you're choosing right.
Absolutely. And also, all throughout the month of March, if you want to look smart, if you want to look fashionable, make sure you're visiting any Woodine retail shop near you. They've got shops nationwide. They've got ready-to-wear garments. You can also pick up some fabric and make something beautiful for yourself and your loved ones. With Woodine, you can be creative, you can be versatile with your design. So be confident and show off how truly African you are in Woodine. Again, go to any Woodine retail shop near you today and choose from a variety of trendy products that I know will suit you again and your loved ones. Follow Woodine Fashion on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. Woodine is still a creator. On that note, we're going on a very quick break. And as I said, it's about to be a power-packed episode. Grab some snacks, maybe of the Ghanaian variety, plantain chips, kakra, some chin-chin kakra, groundnuts kakra, and come back to us. You're not going to regret it. See you soon.
Reggie.
Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yas Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Cowbell, our milk.
And welcome back to a very special edition of the Ladies Circle, where we have dressed in Ghana's best, and we are here with our amazing Ghana's most beautiful queen, Queen Selom. So Selom, tell us, since winning, what has life been like and what have you been up to?
Well, life is amazing. Being a queen, you have all these opportunities coming up to you and everything. So I think in February, I partnered with AT, where I went to Pay and Corporate to donate to the victims that were affected by the dam spillage. So we gave them some educational materials like pen, exercise books. So from there, I went on my school tour journey. The project Say Yes to Education is here to help people with exercise book and other educational materials to help them to be able to learn well in class. So I went on a school tour in the southern parts of Volta, Apipe, Keta, Abo, and its environs. So that was what I'm up to now.
That sounds amazing, and it's good to know that there's so much more in store. And I'm really happy that you mentioned, what happened with the dam spillage, because especially in recent years, we're seeing an increase in urbanization in Ghana. We're sacrificing green spaces to build apartment blocks. We're seeing more people actually move out of rural areas and into the city, causing higher prices for housing, and even whether it's renting or you're buying. And even recently, the stats show that Accra to be specific, but Ghana has the worst air quality right now in history in this country. So when we look at all of these, how do you feel about the situation, and how, in your opinion, how dangerous is urbanization?
Okay, so urbanization, I would say, is the movement of people from rural areas to urban centers for maybe to look for jobs or look for new opportunities. And as people are coming into the cities, it's creating a lot of congestion in the cities. And also, because of the congestion, we have a lot of vehicles around, so lots of carbon dioxide emission, which causes lots of health issues. Sometimes you get people coughing, having itchy eyes, and all of that. Sometimes people die prematurely because of lung diseases. So I think it's very dangerous to our health.
I agree with that. I think one of the stats for me that is always quite staggering is that I think this was done in 2015. So almost a decade ago, we're told that 70% of Accra was concretized.
Oh, wow.
70%. I mean, let that sink in. I don't
What-
know
what
what
is
the
it like now?
I mean, that's almost a decade ago, right? And
Yes.
you think about how much less trees that we're seeing. People often complain about not having enough parks. Even think about having somewhere to even sit down in the city. I mean, that's a task in of itself. It's alarming. Another stat that also makes me quite sad, for example, is that 90% of the taxes that this country generates comes from the greater Accra region. Why is that? Everybody is coming to one concentrated place when we could be doing more so that we spread out the resources. I don't know how often you've heard somebody say, "Ooh, if the railway lines were working, I would stay in maybe Cape Coast if I could catch a fast train to Accra to work." And you think, how blissful would that be? You can come to the city center, work, make your moolah, and then head back to the peace and quiet. I don't know why we don't prioritize making the rest of the capital, or the rest of the city, and not just the capital, a place where, just the country, so that we can all spread out the resources, the opportunities. Trust me, you go to certain parts of Ghana, there's nothing going on there.
There's nothing. Even they don't even have lights.
There's
a
nothing
village
going on
my
there.
place. They don't have
You
lights.
sit in Accra and you think that things are moving and progressing. Trust me, you've got to go to other parts of the country and you'll be shocked at the level, or shall I say lack thereof, of development in those areas. For me, talk about the air pollution. My goodness, what is it? Some 17,000 deaths.
It's crazy.
It's
Because of the quality of the air that we're breathing in. I mean, 10 years ago, 70% of the capital was concrete. I don't know what the next 10 years looks like, but I think it's all about spreading the opportunities far and wide, so we don't have to all be cramped here. I mean, Chale, traffic. Traffic.
that is it.
That's
You
it.
know,
It's
interestingly, all these ones have their positives and their negative sides as well. I was also looking through the stats. I'm seeing that somewhere in 1970, the rate of people moving to, these urban centers was somewhere around 27 point something.
Where is it
now?
now?
We have like 59.
Wow.
As of 2023. So everybody is coming to Accra. Whatever they're hearing that is happening to Accra, they're coming in. And the other side is, as they're coming in, the provisions are not even being made for them. So they're coming to me, the old thing, the same old thing. Then we're all in it, and we're making use of the little resources that we have. So why not, like you said, why not spread these resources to the other regions? Why are there not, why are some people complaining of hospitals? Why are people complaining of basic needs, schools? I mean, why does everybody want to come to Accra? Why does everybody think that coming to the urban centers is the only way to make it?
But I think coming to Accra has its own positive ways. Like
Oh,
for
yeah,
me
most definitely.
personally, when I came across, I was supposed to come for GMB because I was in Accra.
But imagine if there was GMB where you are.
Exactly.
I mean, you didn't have to move a muscle, and you could enjoy
I
that just
know.
where you are in your own hometown.
But looking at the rural area, they don't have a lot of like facilities. Actually, I said maybe you should
Yeah.
spread it. But spreading it over there, it means that people will still, people will still come to Accra. Because they believe that
if I
the
hear
city-
something is going on,
It's the center.
it's a
somewhere
center.
else
Some
go.
people are saying that maybe in the village they haven't been a school, a big school, but they want to come to Accra because they see their friends doing
And
a
get the
snap.
look and feel.
They want, that sort of
I
feeling.
feel
Also
like-
wants to be part of the crowd. So
Well, I feel like this is something that has accumulated over time, and it's something that was made. So if Accra has been made to look like Accra, why can't we make
Other places.
Kumasi look like Kumasi? Why can't we make Cape Coast look like Cape Coast? Why can't we make it, the same thing for every single person, so that you don't just have to come here to make it? Because honestly, you see, the mentality is just a certain way that is like, if I don't go there, I'll make it.
Exactly.
And it's so bad
Yes,
because
it's
everything
true.
starts from your mind. So if you're thinking that where I am, you're not even going to make the effort in the first place. But these farmings and all these things, if we're able to properly provide the resources, I mean, come on, there are even people in the crowd that are now going into farming in these places.
exactly.
So why are the people close there not making?
I mean,
taking advantage
listen,
of it?
guys, we have mining that goes on in Ghana, right? One would expect that in areas where there's mining going
There will
on,
be
it would be
development.
so attractive that, hey, Charlie, then let me go to Obuasi. I'll also
Exactly.
make it because
It isn't
there
at
is mining
all.
going on,
You
there's
don't know what
money
is
in that
going on.
town. Because you leave Accra and everybody tells you the air is so much fresher.
Yes.
But if I'm going and
Definitely.
I won't get healthcare, that will make me retreat,
Exactly.
to Accra. So it's really about, for me, spreading the
resources.
resources. But
development.
I understand why people come to Accra, because I don't know whether it's not just the fact that they think they can make it. In certain places, they will not make it. That is the fact.
definitely.
But ladies, let me pose this to you. Especially in your position as our reigning queen, we've seen that especially since, the year of return, beyond the return, we're having so much more tourism, so many people actually, from abroad buying in Ghana, settling in Ghana. Yes, predominantly Accra. But I've spoken to a lot of people who are buying in Cape Coast, buying in Abri, buying, outside of the city. And it's interesting we talk about more people coming in. So we've seen that more people are coming in, and every single day you see a new apartment block going up. Yet, so if the supply has increased, why are the prices not coming down? This is my whole point. So are we responsible, especially somebody like you in your position of, promoting Ghana, promoting your hometown, your region? What do you feel as though you can do in your position to actually shed more light on the Ghana that exists outside of Accra?
Okay, so talking about my region, like maybe the Volta region like this, where we live, Keta is a very nice area. We have the sea, the beach and everything. But when you go there right now, it's empty. Nothing going on over there. But maybe December, Christmas time, Easter time, people go there to enjoy themselves and everything. So I feel like we need to advertise more on the things that we are having. So people know that if I go to Keta, I can maybe get a job or I can do something there. But we don't really appreciate what we are having. We think, if I come to Accra, I can get a job. But if you go to Keta or other areas, we have a lot of jobs that are there, but it's not really out there people to see that, if I'm here, I can get this thing. So I think what Helen said is very true. We should develop more on what we already have. Then we can look forward in doing more things and to also look at, maybe you have the supplies, how you can look for ways to maintain it.
Yes. As they say, build it and they will come.
Yes.
So if we develop the areas, slowly, people will move out and go. But Selom, do tell us, you've shared a lot about what you've done so far in, your position as Queen. What can we expect in the upcoming months?
Oh, very, very amazing things. So I'm planning on launching my project, Say Yes to Education, on my Kagbe Foundation. So I'm planning on doing it at Ketasco, my former school, Jolali, yes.
You're going back.
I'm going back home, yes, please. And also I'm planning on donating a lot of things like pads. Now we know that if you increase the price of pad,
Every
we can
time.
see young girls not going to school because of that. So I want to also project that. So if you want to help me donate one part to Save a Girl today, I'm available.
Fantastic.
And more things to come on.
Well, are you looking on spreading this initiative to other
Yes,
spaces?
definitely,
Okay, so
definitely.
it's not just
Because
going to
this,
be-
no, not my region. No, this is a national issue for everybody, for every girl. So yes.
Well, a lot happening this year. We've just celebrated International Women's Day. A happy International Women's Day to you, belated though. How did you spend the day? This year's theme, Inspire Inclusion. What does that mean to you, and how was your International Women's Day?
For me, it means that we need to include more ladies in whatever we do. Let's say in education, at every workplace, we need to include them, not, let's say, neglect them that, you're a woman, so you can't do this. Let's just ask them, what can you do?
That's right.
And they'll come on board to help you, whatever you are doing. Yes.
That's amazing stuff. Do you enjoy International Women's Day? Do you ladies actually take the time out to really get into the message and get inspired? I'll be honest, I love International Women's Day because I feel like we don't get represented enough. I would say in Ghana, in our
Ghana,
motherland. I've got to be
yes,
honest.
yes.
And it's a shame that we have to wait for days like that to
get
really
celebrated.
promote Ghanaian women and promote women in general. And it's always the day that International Women's Day. And then you go on apps and the men are asking, and what about us? There's International Men's Day. I think it's in November. So relax. When your time comes, then you enjoy it. But ladies, International Women's Day. A lot to think about this year. Inspire inclusion. All kinds of women are allowed to be included in the journey, in the story, in the making of history.
And I think especially if we look back even on just the past year, not even just Ghana, but Africa, we've seen it's the women who've been pushing things like, the Guinness World Records. We've seen that more women were actually running for positions, in Parliament. And I think we're really seeing women take charge of their futures and create and shape the futures, not just for them, but the generations that are coming after them. And I
A
love
lot
it.
more has to be done. Another stats, guys. I know. I know. I'm full of
Or
stats.
by the government or by the
Yes.
men or
I
by
mean,
ourselves.
in fact, all of us, women including women, government including women, society including women, men including women, everybody. Now, according to the UN, the United Nations, it'll take women some 150 years to reach the same levels of men in terms of higher governance. So presidency, and the like 150 years, I'll still be. I don't know about you guys.
Me, I'm waiting to see Ghana have its first female president.
It will be me.
It will be you.
You have
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
That's has to be 170 something, but it's a shame that in our lifetime we will not see some of these amazing.
I think
Never
we
say
will.
never.
Never say
Never
never.
say
And I
never.
think you're right.
We will.
We'll see
Most
it.
definitely. I love the way, there are celebrations on International Women's Day. You see a lot of women in these spaces being brought to the forefront, the videos that you see, all of those things. I think it's just beautiful to see that, so there are actually women behind a lot of these things that we see. Even in here, I mean, a lot of productions we see, a lot of things that we see go on TV, you'll be surprised.
In fact,
that those
all my bosses are
exactly,
women.
those are
Women.
women.
Yeah.
And so it's just beautiful to know that, yes, if they're given the opportunity, they can do something and they will do something. Just give them the chance and then they'll unleash everything on you.
But sometimes I feel like we women, we also bring ourselves, like our fellow women
This
down.
conversation.
Yes.
Like sometimes you see
Yeah.
your fellow
Yeah.
female going up, you're like, oh no, like she's not even doing anything. You spread things about her, that kind of thing. I don't know how we can address it because it is always a kind of thing going on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Women
I
bringing
think,
down women.
every time I hear this, I'm thinking I must be blessed and lucky because the women I encounter, they've been inspiring me, empowering me. So, commiserations to those of you who had to encounter some not so pleasant women. But for me, thankfully, it is not my story.
I think what I'd say is because we still live, unfortunately, in a male-dominated society, especially here in Ghana, for better or for worse, that has entered the rhetoric of, if this woman gets this opportunity, it's one less opportunity that is available for me.
Okay.
And something I tell the young girls that I mentor is that if something is for you, it will always be for you. Somebody else cannot steal what is yours.
Definitely.
And in the same way you help somebody, there'll be a day when they mention your name in a room and they open a door for you. So don't see each other as competition. As we're growing, we're told that, Mimia, like everybody's your sister. So keep that same mentality as we go through life. And I'm telling you, you would genuinely move
That is great advice. That is great advice.
Vote for me for president of the Fourth Republic of Ghana.
Just like that. You didn't tell us
Just
anything.
my manifesto.
And I know something throughout my life is that if somebody helps you, you need to be able to appreciate that person.
Yes.
So as women, I feel like we need to appreciate one another. So to everyone out there, every female that has helped me, I love you.
Oh, that was really nice.
Well done.
Very
The
nice.
women in my life, allow cash out here. That's my message for you.
But interestingly, there's also the male side to all of these things. Most of the time, I feel like it's just about you. Focus on you. Do your own. Make sure that you're the one spreading the love. It's
That's
me.
right.
So I am going to make sure that, okay, let me start from myself.
Exactly.
I'm not going to hate on the other woman. I'm not going to do this. It starts from there. But if you're going to look at, she's not supporting me, she's not doing that, honestly, it's never going to end. But,
definitely.
I mean, there are beautiful women out there. There are wonderful women that will inspire you every single day. There are amazing friends that will push you. They will challenge you. So just make sure you're finding yourself in the right circles. But anyways, talking about women, we can talk all day.
Yes,
We can talk all day.
I know.
There's just a lot
Definitely.
to share on the topic. But we're going for a quick breather. We're not just talking about women. There's a lot of games that we're going to be playing on the show that I can't wait to get into. There's going to be a lot of excitement on the Ladies Circle. Please stay with us.
Yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Well, welcome back to the Ladies Circle. We've been having an awesome time with our Queen Selom, talking urbanization, talking women, talking a lot of talking. Now we're ready to get into the games, and we have a very interesting game for this particular episode. So we're going to be put into teams. I mean, we can already divide ourselves, yes. So in each team, we have one person that's going to be dancing. Definitely a traditional dance, and then the other person is going to be reading the news in the local dialect. I'm sure you're wondering who's going to be doing what in which team, but just calm down. So who's ready to go first?
I think we'll allow that team to go first.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Dancing, yes.
So don't worry, I'll do the dance. Just,
Yes, I trust
you know,
you.
so my queen is going to be doing the news
Yes.
in her language. It's going to be
Uh-huh.
all that things that you were saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we're going to show them. Are they ready? Are you ready?
Yes, let's
We're
take a
ready.
seat.
We're
Let's take a
ready.
seat.
We're
Okay,
ready.
we can do
We're
it.
ready.
Okay. So,
Okay. Ghana fe efe blood de voandre pe de kushi hoho. O kwa dom jile. Eastern region pe capital enye Kofori dra. Efe yame fe azadudua. O wogele so heo fe tefe ike odo kpeji ye le Kofori dra. De tanye kenye be our democracy, our pride.
our pride.
Akpena mikata.
Akpenami, akpenami, akpenami. It's time for team 2.
Helen, take it away.
Reading.
Adolfo, good evening. Afi, Ghana is celebrating its 67th Independence Day. Na afi, yede ejumade ne eko Kufuria Youth Center. Afi, film ne ye, our democracy, our pride.
Our pride.
Ye can't from yeah ate. Dignitaries bebre beba jumade yase. Ivory Coast omo paying president obe baby
I thought we were ending it with democracy.
presidents omo ekro bebre for France beba ambassadors high commissioners any speaker of parliament and so beba obia baby medase.
Fantastic. So who do you think won that round?
I won.
I mean, we don't have to say
Hey,
it.
you can't mention independence in tree, like in English. You
Yeah.
have to mention it in tree.
You
I
can't
said
do
the
that.
Kushi Hoho, independence.
Do you understand? Please say that. Say-
The Kushi Hoho.
Dogushi hana
Hoho, independence.
so where a cosmopolitan affair won't say
no,
right
no,
in
no,
north
no,
ebi
no.
mo ti tree ebi mo ti cry ebi mo can ever
You can I
She
first
say
say
youth in tree.
Listen.
Say it in like this one. Say youth in tree.
They ain't got
do you
nothing
know what I will give this round to Queen Salom.
Yes.
I humbly
time
retreat.
do the dance
Destroy the
battle.
dance floor.
Woo! I mean, listen,
We are the
I don't know, like you did your part, okay?
We've won.
But I don't think you saw what was going on over there.
I saw
The
it all.
types of policies that you want at the fore actually come into being. The first step is to vote. You know that, for example, in Australia, if you don't vote, the government fines you.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
We should do that in Ghana.
We
We should
should.
do that in Ghana.
Should they really?
Voting tax.
No.
No, please. No.
If
please,
you
we are
want to
begging.
be a patriotic citizen, then you've got to pay tax. You're constantly asking government for roads, you're asking for healthcare, you're asking for
schools.
factories, schools, amenities. How does government do that? They do that by raising revenue through taxes and other means. So pay your taxes, guys. Pay your taxes. All right, the third thing to do is to celebrate your country. And we do it so beautifully during the month of March. We go crazy for Ghana. And it's also quite nice to see that beyond the month of March, we're wearing a lot more of our local prints. We're celebrating a lot more of our local foods. You know, the Western world wants to come here and get a taste of Ghana, and I think we're doing so domestically as well. All right, now the fourth thing to do is purchase made in Ghana goods. Purchase made in Ghana goods. And these days you can get just about anything, okay? For the fashion girlies, the designers are absolutely killing it. You can get any style, any design. So make sure you're not just going out for some of the more exotic brands. Keep the money on home turf. All right, now the final thing, the fifth thing, is to study history.
I love that one.
Yes.
It's very important to know where you are going. You
Must
must
know
first know where you have come from. Natalie, see me for your toffee at the end of the class.
Thank you, teacher.
Very good. So study history. It's something I've started to do now, and there's a wealth of resource everywhere. You go on YouTube especially and just type in the Gold Coast or type in the history of Ghana, you'll see some wonderful videos that gives you some interesting perspective of where we've come from. So we'll park it here for 5 things or 5 tips to be more patriotic, not just in the month of March, but all year long.
Woo! Woo! Very well done. Very well done. Now, this is where we put Selim on the spot, you know, to link us to a break. So you're going to be taking our jobs for a few seconds, all right? Just a few seconds. Don't get carried away. It's not your job. But that's your camera. So please take us on a break.
You are watching the Lady Circle, and we will be right back.
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle. Yeah, yeah, this is Lady Circle.
Many thanks to Yas Sanitary Pad, MTN, Yamvita, Onga,
Cowbell,
And you're welcome back to this very special episode of the Ladies Circle. It's been so much fun. It's been very educative, and there's still more fun to come. But a very big thank you going out to our amazing sponsors. We're going to be saying thank you to Yaz, Woodine, Onga, Tasty Tom, MTN, Cowbell, Yamvita, and Gluta White. And so now we just delve straight into guilty, not guilty.
And ladies, today we have a very, patriotic themed guilty, not guilty. And I'm hoping that you people are not guilty for at least 3 of these, okay? Oh, not guilty already. We haven't even said the question.
Yeah, she said she's never guilty.
You're never guilty.
No.
Okay.
For Ghana, I don't think I can.
Okay. You heard her. Okay. So, first question. Have you ever pretended to know the words to a popular Ghanaian song but just mumbled along and hoped no one noticed? Be honest.
No.
Oh, we are all guilty.
I'm not guilty.
We are sure.
If I don't know, not difficult. If I don't know, I don't know.
Fair.
Just dance.
I want to be a monk.
You want to be a
I want to be a monk, so I just
want to do
You're already guilty for one.
No, it's not my fault.
It's not because everybody has been to Kakum, they eat to They have not gone.
No,
Go
please.
there, grow up, and go and walk on the thing.
Okay.
No,
Have you ever worn traditional Ghanaian clothing to a party but secretly wished you could switch back into your comfy jeans?
No, please.
To a party?
No.
All the time. If your parents made you wear kaba and slit Sunday school,
Oh, well,
No.
yeah, if that's what we're talking
and
about,
the
then yeah.
sleeves
Yeah.
used to be
Huge.
Charlie,
For me,
But I
no.
loved it.
I love
Okay.
to always wear.
your Ghanaian print.
Yes,
Fantastic.
please.
Now this one, I know Helen and Adwa are guilty. I know.
But,
Have
but
you
why?
have you ever bragged about your jollof cooking skills,
No.
but secretly ordered takeout instead of
No.
making it from scratch?
No.
Maya guilty.
Yeah,
Maya
me
guilty.
dear,
Can you
nah.
imagine? See how the what the
The
Lord.
secret to
This is the
doing
doing
a
of
good
the Lord.
jollof
Don't tell
is
the
to simply,
jollof.
it's to simply not announce it. It's the day that you announce, and then the man jollof, or making
And then
jollof,
the-
and then it
that
flops.
day
Just-
you eat
exactly.
water.
Keep it a secret, and you flourish.
And finally, have you ever acted like you knew all about Ghanaian history and got caught unawares by a history question trivia? Never.
no,
I
please.
know. 20 out of 20, 100%.
I know.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm still learning my Ghanaian
political
history.
science, so I think I can answer.
You can
but
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
If I don't know, I'll just say I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
Fantastic.
I'll kill you for
Okay,
that.
and that's it for guilty, not guilty.
Woo. Hopefully you at home as well, you have your guilty, not guilty plaques, and you're playing along with us each and every weekend. But Queen, what is up for the rest of the year? You talk about the PAD project and other things that are upcoming. What else is on the horizon, both professional, personal? Talk to us.
Oh, for professional levels, maybe I'll go back to school to do my master's. I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm planning on doing more projects in my community, as in the Keta Municipal. You know, it's an island, so I want to project there so that people can come and help us build the schools over there, because my project that's on Launchime, that area, they don't have lights, they don't have they've not seen a car before, the kids. Because car doesn't enter the town. You need to cross the river before you go there. So the only occupation there is, I don't know, brewing alcohol.
Okay.
That's the only thing that they do over there. So I want to project more on the Keta Municipal. So, and then there are lots of things that I could be doing and you'll be seeing on the internet.
Okay.
Amazing stuff. So we can follow you on the socials and we can check in with what you're doing. Is it still as it's been?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Salom Gada GM23 across all social media.
Amazing stuff. We'll be watching.
Most definitely. But we definitely won't let you go just like that, you know. It's the Ladies Circle. Hello.
Yes.
So we have gifts for you. And oh, your birthday is coming.
My birthday is coming.
Yeah.
The Ghana month,
The
baby.
25th of March.
March. So Helen,
This is your birthday present from us, I
I want
guess.
cake from Helen.
From me.
Yes, please.
My vodka.
So this is from us here on the Ladies Circle, and yes, most
Yes,
definitely to
please.
take this as a pre-birthday gift.
Thank
So
you.
please enjoy all of these for you. Hope you
Thank
can carry
you.
it. I can
Yes.
help you carry it if you want, you know. Yeah.
So
What
I'll be
what
getting
are
my
partners for?
gifts from you, Nola.
What gift again?
Yes, please.
Yes, carry some the bottles, yes.
It's not.
I'll also be getting gifts from everybody here.
Oh, we'll deliver it to you in
Yeah.
That's when you'll get it, yeah.
you'll
Well,
get it.
ladies and gentlemen, it has been an amazing show. I hope you've enjoyed our attempts at reading the news in our local languages. The attempted dance battle, I still think maybe I won. I'm not sure.
It's okay.
It's okay, it's not your fault.
It's all right to think. It's fine.
And our amazing guest, the reigning GMV Queen Selom. Thank you for tuning in with us. And as always, have a wonderful week, and we will see you same time next week on
The Ladies Circle.
No, but I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah.
The Ladies Circle, brought to you by Yaz Sanitary Pad,
Onga, Yumvita.
MTN, Cowbell, Our Milk.